Welcome back. At the end of the previous part, we found this over here. I can actually use a pointer now, by the way. We found this over here, which is clearly a tent, and we made a save. I also noticed that there's actually a switch here, which I assume opens up this door over here. It's so nice having this option. But we did notice that there was a chest over here, so we're going to get that first.
I found something.
Muddled drink. Right, so let's go activate the switch now. I assume I can return to this place, by the way. Which is why I'm actually going to leave now, through this door. Because there is a few things around I've not explored yet, but I'm hoping I can come back later. Return to the previous floor? Yes? There is no previous floor. What are we on about? This is where we started. Ooh, what's that? Oh, a battle.
Watch out!
That's what that is.
My turn!
I was gonna use an item, wasn't I, at the end of the previous part? HP, SP, let's give that Red Riding Hood.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Here I go.
Right, so let's see here, Right, so she's got 5 blood splatters at the bottom there, Red Riding Hood has. So let's lick her and see what happens when she's got 5. Does it increase the regeneration? Like at all? It still says level 1, but I just want to see what happens. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing I just did. We'll see. It's one of the things I've got to learn over time.
My turn.
But I like the mechanic of like the sharing of the blood. It's a bit weird that it's blood, but you know, I still like it. Right, so let's guard. Guard there.
What the?
Oh, he keeps getting stunned. Oh no, she's asleep now.
It's my turn.
So that is regenerating. That blood splatter plus that we got just below their SP is actually healing them up. I just saw the numbers go up. That's good. Are these enemies extra strong or something? Like these ones are having more of an effect on me compared to previous ones.
Leave it to me.
Oh, ran out there. So what is this note we saw? That's the question. A flower ribbon! Lovely. No level up, though? Ah, well. I was going to say, where's this note? It seems as if it won't be as easy as expected to search the cells. You found an old memo. Huh. A memo? What the? I better ask someone about it later. Or ask someone now? Are we really not discussing this memo we found? Oh, there we go. Coming in contact with an icon shaped like a memo in the dungeon will initiate a battle. Win the battle to gain a memo with tips on clearing the dungeon. That was a tip on clearing the dungeon? You can view memos you found through the Other tab under Items. Oh, we'll have a look at that then. Let's go to the menu. Oh, there we go. You can view important information and adjust settings through the menu. Well, I'd assume that. Items, skills, and equipment allow you to view details of each and use them as needed. What? Items, skills, and equipment allow you to view details of each, and yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. It's me getting muddled in my head again. Customize skills lets you set new skills and blood abilities. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to have a little play around with that. Customizing skills is important in strengthening a blood maiden. Formation lets you set party members and partners. Oh, so we can have like a back row and a front row as well. That's cool. Standard for an Idea Factory game, isn't it? Library lets you view work orders. What? Enemy details and the tutorial. Work orders? I assume that's quests? System lets you save and load data, change settings, and return to the title screen. Oh, you can't use customized skill or formation. I haven't got anyone I can put in the back row, if there is actually a back row and that's how it works. I don't know, I can't customize any skills yet, but I can have a look at the skills, see if there's anything else like that's going to open up or that I can see. No, nothing there, okay. Equipment, let's see, because we did get this flower ribbon. +1 defense and +2 mental, I assume mental, I don't know what else it could be. Like junior blood gear. Safety scissors. Yeah, they look very safe, don't they? They are very safe scissors. Safety scissors. Terrible. Let's see here. So anything, is that remove all? We don't want to remove all. So press triangle. Ah, there we go. So there's mass freeze, water damage to one enemy. What's the job though? There you go. Oh, so there's, oh, wait, what's favoritism? Increases party's physical, oh, so that's a buff to the group. Increases party's physical damage output when Jack is KO'd. Oh, and that's a job is the water attack. Got it. There we go. Bulwark increases party's damage output when Red Riding Hood's HP is 75% or less. So maybe we don't want to heal her so much then. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So there's a sort of mechanic in who you have in the group. That's cool. I like that. That makes it more important who you have in the group, which is something that doesn't happen that much these days. It's just whatever. So let's have a look at these work orders. Oh. So I'm assuming that is actually creature manual, but yeah, I'm assuming that's quests profile. Question marks, lots of question marks. I'm assuming it's basically just carry on now. Wait, I wanted to look at memos, didn't I? That was the thing. I wanted to look at memos. There we are, memo prison cell. That's in the new one. There we are, yeah. It seems as if it won't be easy as expected to search the cells. Why? What's these blood crystals? A crystal generated by the jail. They can be found in multiple forms, but what are they? They haven't told me what they are yet, so I'm assuming that comes up later. Maybe there's a crafting mechanic. Maybe that's what that is. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll find out at some point. We'll find out at some point. Right, so let's discover where we're meant to go in here. I need a chair like that. Does anybody know where I can get a chair like this? I really need one. Not in leather, though. Not in leather. Faux leather. Completely fine. It's leather I don't... What's the red thing there? What's this? Like a heart. That's worrying. Oh, there's blood in here. Is this where I came from? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've just gone round in a big circle. Well, a square, really. Lots of blood. Jack, something doesn't feel right. Right, this place looks darker than usual. Wait, this isn't good. Everyone, the city is just up ahead. Run with all you've got, now. Why? What's going on? Just run. Do you want to die? What's going on, Red Riding Hood? It's a nightmare. It's a monster that'll keep reviving, even if it's been knocked down. A nightmare? Never heard of anything like that before. There's no way to defeat it. Just hurry up and run. I don't know what the nightmare would sound like, so... It's too late. Our group's been hit. We need to save them. Leave them. We have to get out of here now. Do I run? Oh, here we are. Murder hunt. Jeez. There are invincible creatures called nightmares in each dungeon protecting the area. This sort of reminds me a bit of like, Persona in a way, when you get death coming for you. Especially Persona 3, thinking about it. Persona 4, it was just in a chest, wasn't it? Nightmares bring darkness with them, so if the dungeon becomes dark, be careful. If you encounter... What was that in the top right? Was that... I don't know, because I heard a ding ding. I don't know. If you encounter a nightmare, chase will begin. Once chase begins, the nightmare will chase your party until everyone dies. What happens if we do die? Do I make for the heart then? Because that's behind me. If you can run far away from the nightmare, the chase will end and things will go back to normal. I think it was just controls in the top right. If you encounter Marchens during a chase, a special battle will occur. Special? I'm getting hiccups, that's not good. The nightmare will attack while you're fighting the Marchens, so defeat them as fast as possible. As you can, anyway. Note that the blood splatter that occurs in battle may splatter the blood onto the dungeon too. I did notice that. I did notice that it was going everywhere, but what does that do? The blood splatter will light the area, so it helps to cause blood splatters whenever possible. Oh, that's cool. So you want to kill enemies just so you can light your way. That's a nice, interesting way of doing that. I assume this is going to be like a tutorial one so I can run away quite easily. If the nightmare catches up to you during a chase, you may need to face it in battle. press the X button while standing next to the nightmare to enter battle. You can knock down a nightmare by destroying its parts. While the nightmare is knocked down, you can select move to end the battle and escape from it. So run. Hello. Oh, did it just throw its face at me? Murder hunt. Run. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to follow the blood. Oh, that's not following the blood. That's not following the blood. Go, run.
That should do it.
Phew. But yeah, I assume that was the tutorial one. It was like, follow the blood. Just follow the blood. Huff, huff. Looks like we got away. The exit is right ahead. That thing. What was that? Are nightmares any different from Marchens? A nightmare is like a boss-class Martian. The only thing you can do is run from it. We lost some of the prisoners who were with us. Can not even a blood maiden beat it? It's impossible. Like I said before, you can't beat it. It'll just keep reviving itself. So we can defeat it for a little while so people escape at least, surely. So you freed the prisoners knowing there was a monster like that lurking around? What? Did you want to die instead? Was it better being locked up in a prison cell? Ooh, exclamation. I just noticed she's got the pink eyes, but Red Riding Hood hasn't. I didn't expect it to appear. I've never seen one that close before. But how are you planning on escaping with that kind of monster around? Alice. No one's been able to beat one. We got lucky this time. It was all we could do to escape. So Alice is going to be like the first person to defeat a nightmare or something like that. I don't like it. I don't want to just run away like this either. Red Riding Hood. Can't we just shorten a name to like Red or something? It'd be easier. Alice? She's screaming. I'm out doing a scream because I'd have to do it quite loud and there's people around. That looks cool. I am liking the colours here. That's the one thing about this game. It's like that got me instantly. It was the colour palette. The different purples and the use of the, like, it's a pinkish white and stuff like that. It's very nice. Anyway, Alice! Screaming. Shoot, she entered blood Skelter. Oh, there we go. Let's get out of here, Jack. But Alice, she looks like she's in pain. I need to help her. Not now, Alice isn't her usual self anymore. Stay here any longer and it'll be good night to you. Is that like blood coming out of her eyes or something? What's happening to her? Alice! She's not going to snap out of it. She'll attack everything until she dies, even you. Dies? Can't be. Alice, I mean, yeah, it can't be. We've only just started the game, unless we go into a flashback or something like that. Doubt it. I was hoping she wouldn't end up like this so soon. There's nothing we can do for her. This isn't the Alice you knew before. The only thing we can do is end her right here and now. I won't let you. Alice! He's gonna be able to bring her back or something. Hey, why that idiot? Interesting design. I like it. Like the way she's got sort of like a massive claw. And I'm not sure if that's her weapons transformed as well or something like that. I'm not sure. But she does look very evil with that face though. Alice, it's me, Jack. Alice, get a hold of yourself. Alice. There we go. Jack? Jack. I don't believe it. She's back. It's all to do with Jack, isn't it? Because she loves Jack and the love is enough to bring her back. Thank goodness you're back. Are you okay? What happened to me? Jack, you're hurt. I did this to you? What? Why? This is nothing. She actually came out of her blood Skelter state. I need to report this to Dad. Dad? Red Riding Hood. Alice is back to normal, right? Is she gonna be okay? Yes? Triple dot. Can you get up, Jack? Grab a hold of me. Thanks. Come on, follow me, Alice. The exit's not too far from here. So what's going on there? Is that the corruption that she mentioned? I didn't expect like a corruption thing to happen this fast. Actually, we'll go with item because I need to get my SP back up. We'll put it on Alice because she's first.
Here I go.
Right, so let's do a water attack.
Go.
Yeah, so that's the downside. I don't know if the corruption mechanic is actually going to be part of the gameplay or just part of the story. Be interesting if it was part of the gameplay.
Focused.
And it's like, you don't know whether or not you do want to actually do the... What was it? Massacre mode? It was massacre mode, wasn't it? I did select the right person to guard then. Oh,
I can't.
of course he's stunned. There we go.
Hold it.
Alright, very well. Mass freeze.
Eat that.
Lovely. Oh, massacre mode makes my HP and SP come back.
We won.
Oh. Maybe that told me earlier and I just wasn't paying attention. You know I am with text-based tutorials. It doesn't go in my head. Let's go this way. That wall looks like I can break it. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I smash it? How do I smash it? I assume I'll get a hammer at some point. And I can... Oh, hello.
Look at what I found.
A hardtack. What's a hardtack? I don't know. So yeah, so I'm assuming I can come back to this dungeon then. If there's a thing I can smash, surely I can come back. Maybe I'm gonna go this way then? Sever it. Yeah, there's gotta be some kind of mechanic coming later. So let's follow the blood. Yeah. I've just looked up. Like, see up here. I like the fact I can do this, by the way. There's some dolls up there that are covered in blood, so what's going on there? This looks like the exit, though. Not that it gave it away. So is this the Liberated Area?
All right, that should do the trick. Thank you very much.
Is your name really Smart Girl? Alright. Oh, what's that over there? Like, again, I love the fact I can point. What's this over here? It's like, is that like a cat skeleton or something? It looks metal. So I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of sculpture. I don't know.
Is Jack going to be okay?
Yes, he was bleeding, but it wasn't as bad as expected. He does have mild anemia, though.
That's not too bad. Mild, anyway.
I see.
Easy enough to fix.
He's all patched up, so the bleeding should subside shortly. I'll be back to check on him.
Thank you very much.
And about Alice? She's doing fine. Not bad for her first fight. I mean, she did fight them, right?
Yeah?
She sure did. Alice was a lot stronger than I thought. I think we hit the jackpot with her.
I know she rescued us from prison, but the way she said that just now felt kind of rude.
In any case, let me introduce them. This girl here is Alice. She's an actual blood maiden.
Nice to meet you.
Hello!
The guy here is Jack. He's,
I'm Jack.
Why didn't you leave him here with the others who escaped? Why did you bring him here?
That's right. It's not like she came looking for me or anything. Yeah, but you're going to be important around Alice. Like, Alice is probably going to enter that weird state that just happened a minute ago. So you're going to be needed very much.
Oh, well, about that. Dad, I have something to report to you.
So you're telling me she ended her blood Skelter state by attacking that boy there?
It can't be.
It can.
I ain't buying that.
Well, that's Fang's voice.
It's true. Alice won't be like that anymore. She's not gonna harm anyone.
Jack.
Jack, was it? No, don't worry. I can tell she's back to normal.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
It's no surprise everyone's doubtful, and I do have more questions to ask. In any case, Jack and Alice, welcome to the Dawn.
The Dawn. So that's the name of the organization. Got it.
The Dawn?
Dawn is short for the Dawn Liberation Force.
Alright.
And this Dawn is...
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't actually explain what Dawn was. You just said it was short for something.
Think of it as an autonomous organization formed to oppose the Marchens in the jail. All the basic functions of a city can be found here. It's also where those who escape can survive.
the functions of a city. Wow.
And this place is the Dawn's headquarters.
It's the last fortress around for us humans.
The last fortress.
I want to see what weapon he's got, because I can sort of see on the right. Again, I can point, can't I? I can see here he's got something. It's just like, what is it? Can I actually... So select, that'd be the share button. Can I get rid of the dialogue bit at the bottom? I don't want quick read, I don't want pause, I don't want dialogue log, I don't want toggle skip, I don't want toggle auto, and close control screen. So I can't get rid of the bit at the bottom and have a look. That's disappointing, because maybe it's a dagger or something.
Last isn't quite accurate, for the Dawn exists to find a way of escaping from jail.
Escaping from jail?
You do know the basics of what the jail is, right?
Not really, we were just inside it. That's all we know.
Not in detail, but I heard it consumed a city that used to be above ground. That it's alive.
Yeah, I was wondering about this city. It did say it was in Japan, didn't it? And I definitely did see Big Ben. Well, I didn't see Big Ben, because Big Ben's the name of the bell, but you know what I mean.
And also that the Marchens were originally humans and animals.
Oh.
One minor correction. The jail's consumption of the organic and inorganic is called mimicry.
Mimicry?
So it's not actually consuming them and changing them, it's just mimicking them.
To be exact, the jail is able to absorb information from a subject to alter its own form. Most prominently affected are the Marchens. Like Alice said, their forms were altered by the jail. Leading them are the nightmares, who never die. They're the major obstacle in our plan to escape.
I wonder why they never die, though. Nightmares. We were attacked by one.
The Dawn is, so to speak, a crystal of knowledge for us humans shut in this dark world. Our mission is to use our research to escape. Through that research, we discovered the Blood Maidens. The Blood Maidens are humans who possess supernatural powers which allow them to face the Marchens.
You already know this after fighting them, right, Alice?
Yes. But
Do you know about the tower in the middle of the jail?
Not much. I mean, I've seen it in promotional images and stuff like that, but that's all.
Yes.
Oh, alright then.
We found out that this tower grows upward through some special means.
Bricks?
If we can grow it high enough, we can escape to the surface. That's where the Blood Maidens come in.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Can't believe what I'm hearing. Are they serious? Is that even possible?
Alice,
yes.
you are, without a doubt, a Blood Maiden. We want you to help us, and that's why we sent her in.
But
Mind me, I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't even made introductions yet. I'm the leader of the research team and the oldest one here. Everyone calls me Professor.
Do you not have any other name?
The fine lady there is the leader of the rescue unit, Miko.
Miko, I assume that's the smart lady.
Miko Ueshima. I'm also in charge of keeping you in good shape. Let me know if you don't feel well.
I do like her design though. It's very nice, very nice. Very studious, but also very doctor-like because of the stethoscope? Stethoscope, isn't it? The thing around her.
I'm the craftsman here. Come and see me for weapons and things.
I don't trust him. But with Fang's voice, it's like, what are you up to? You're just gonna steal our money and buy some food?
Wow, unfriendly as usual, aren't you, Haru? Oh, his name's Haru, by the way.
Why is he a pig?
Hey, don't go talking for me, you hooded idiot.
Hooded idiot?
You don't have to be shy just because your name sounds cute, Haru. Wait, I'm not an idiot! Great to see you finally smile, Jack. Now then, you already know me, but I'm Red Riding Hood. I'm the very first Blood Maiden, so I'm like your older sister. I hope we can get along.
That's not how it works.
You mentioned you're the very first. So, does that mean there are others?
Others.
What is a Blood Maiden? What am I?
Let's just say it's something we'll never really know. Maybe it's the will of the gods, or...
Maybe it'll be revealed halfway through the story and it'll be a big shocking detail. Maybe that.
Well, that could be a possibility if there were such thing as a god.
If there was such a thing as a god.
Professor, I think you've taken enough of their time. I'm sure they're quite tired.
So there's got to be something involving a god in this story then. Otherwise, why did they just bring that up?
Ah, you're right. I got a bit carried away. Well then, Miko, could you take it from here?
My pleasure. Jack, Alice, please follow me.
Sure.
But
Alice, your questions can be answered in time. Why don't you rest first? Red Riding Hood, can I borrow you for a moment?
What is it, Dad?
Jack?
Let's get our questions answered later. You're back to normal, and they all seem like nice people.
Too nice. Someone in this organization is going to be a traitor. I sense it already. It always happens in these things. And I don't think it'll be Miko.
Okay, Jack. If you say so.
I think it's going to be the professor.
And they're right. You must be so tired.
I'm okay, Alice.
Thanks.
Alice, why have we dropped the voice acting? Alice, I'll ask you one more time. Did you really enter Blood Skelter? It seems as if that's the case. She doesn't need to be so blunt. Alice has suffered enough already. No, I like bluntness from these sorts of things. It's like she needs to get the answers as quickly as possible to make a diagnosis or something. You know. Is there something you need from Alice? Jack, I am diagnosing Alice now. I would appreciate it if you would stay calm and wait your turn. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jack. I'm okay. I was in pain when it happened, and I couldn't control myself. When I came to, I saw Jack. He was bleeding so much from wounds I'm sure I caused. His blood was on me too, and... so it's his blood is what calmed her down. Jack, what did I do to you? Calm down. What you experienced is what happens when someone enters Blood Skelter. It imparts unimaginable power to Blood Maidens. In other words, it's a Blood Maiden's weakness. Blood Maiden's weakness? And a Blood Maiden needs a large amount of Martian blood on her to enter a massacre state. When the Martian blood got on you, did you feel any different? Come to think of it, I started to lose my mind and a violence was growing inside of me. I felt hatred. I wanted to destroy. I wanted everything to end. Alice was keeping all those feelings inside of her this whole time? That's a sign of entering massacre. You can see the proof in a Blood Maiden's eyes. Triple dot. Her eyes? I thought she was just going into a fit. Entering their massacre state draws out the latent power from within a Blood Maiden. But continuously being exposed to Martian blood isn't at all good. It leads to accumulation of corruption. There we go, it is that, it is corruption. Which triggers their Blood Skelter state. Corruption. It gauges the instability of a Blood Maiden's mental state. A shock can also raise corruption. So it was when we faced the nightmare that shocked her, because of probably loads of innocent people dying. Once corruption reaches a certain limit, she'll lose their mind and go on a rampage. So this Blood Skelter state is when a Blood Maiden loses her sanity? Alice, what surprised us is that you came out of blood, Skelter. No one's been able to do that before. It's gotta be because of Jack's blood. This whole thing seems to be based around blood, so I'm gonna go with that. I see, so that's why Red Riding Hood was so surprised. But what happens when they don't recover? They probably become a nightmare, don't they? I want to ask, but I'm scared to know the answer. Is it safe to assume that I'm back to normal, and I won't harm anyone else anymore? I can confirm that you are back to normal. When corruption accumulates, the irises show distinct symptoms. I don't see that now. That said, I still can't believe it. We've developed various medicines to control corruption, but none have ever cured it completely. Alice, do you know anything that may have brought you back? Jack's blood! I mean, come on! I remember feeling like I wanted to destroy everything after licking the walls in the prison. I suppose I was close to entering this blood Skelter state you're talking about. It's possible that the walls had Martian blood on them. And the shocking torture you experienced raised your level of corruption. Oh, maybe the people who were in the cell next door, one of them, or maybe both of them, was the nightmare we ran away from? Could be. Did I read this line? I don't know. And the shocking torture you experienced raised your level of corruption. I always assumed it was some sort of fit. Whenever it happened, Jack would give me a bit of his blood. There we go! Finally! Jack's blood? For some reason, I'm able to calm down after licking his blood. That was how we survived in the prison. Nico. Pretty interesting, eh? Yes. Never heard of removing corruption by licking blood. Triple dot. But assuming it is fact, there is still no explanation as to why it's effective. It's gotta be love! May I? Huh? Oh, why yes, I'm done with Alice's diagnosis. It's just a hunch, but maybe Alice came to her senses because my blood splattered on her. Is that a possibility? Interesting. If your blood could somehow affect corruption through a form of contact aside from ingestion. Jack, would you mind if I took some blood samples from you? Oh, go ahead. I think it worked because we've known each other for a long time. But if my blood can assist your cause, I'd be happy to help. Though I doubt my blood is anything special. It's not like I can fight like Alice can. Jack. That's why we're gonna take some samples, kiddo. Oh, that's right. Your blood may lead to an amazing discovery. After all, corruption is an issue we need to resolve. The professor was part of an early search unit back in the day, but there's a lot still unknown. I see. Yeah, back in the day, what happened there? If that's the case, is it even really possible to escape from the jail? Hey, kiddo, is there anything that's bothering you? Huh? Me? What? Nothing in particular. How about the wailing sounds coming from the jail? Oh yeah, he could understand them, couldn't he? Wailing sounds from the jail? That's right, for some reason I think I can hear and understand the sounds coming from the jail. I'm not sure how to word it. It's as if I know how it feels, sort of. Triple dotting. Whether you think you can hear it or not isn't important right now. Huh? Don't think too hard on it, just relax, alright? Anything else? Well, the wailing from the jail is really annoying. It's like someone's whispering next to me. That's worrying. I see. Well then, put these on. They should help muffle whatever it is you're hearing. Headphones. Thank you very much. Yeah, great help. Great help. What's this here? What? Was it like a radio or something there? That's kind of odd. What a day. Till yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to imagine what's happening now. Come to think of it, I've never slept in such a comfortable bed before either. Back in the village where Alice and I were raised, all we had were a bunch of leftovers. But after being taken captive by the Marchens, even those leftovers felt like a luxury. Alice, run! I'll hold them off! Jack, wake up! I wasn't able to protect Alice. I was powerless against the Marchens and we were captured even. Alice, I hope you can at least have a good night's rest. I need to go to sleep. Being like this reminds me of when I was all alone. I was all alone then, too. Exclamation. Triple dot. When I opened my eyes, there was a dead Martian in front of me. It had killed my parents. Oh, all this happened. I've already forgotten what my parents' faces looked like. Couldn't protect anyone. Exclamation. Yes? It's gotta be Alice, surely. Jack. Alice, what's the matter? Do your wounds still hurt? You were worried about it? I'm fine, see, they patched me up and... That's not it, I just wanted to apologize to you. If I had just been able to hold myself back, this wouldn't have happened to you. Alice. But you didn't kill me or anything, right? So, let's say it just happened to move on, okay? Okay. Oh, and Alice, if you weren't with me, I don't think I would be alive right now. You've always supported me, if anything. I'm the reason we were captured. Stop, Jack. You protected me back then. You protected me when I was all alone. That's why I can trust you. That's why I believe in you. That's why I was able to survive. Alice, I've decided to fight with Red Riding Hood and everyone to escape from the jail with you. Alice, that means you might have to go through even more suffering. You could die out there. Why don't we just live here together like before? I'll be fine. I'm ready for this. I was scared at first, but I'm not scared anymore. So please, will you support me? Well, yes, of course. We have to get our awesome new costume at some point. I can't protect anyone. Can't help Alice either. Don't overdo it. Can you promise that you'll stay alive? It's a promise, Jack. That said, you're worrying too much. I was pretty strong back there, wasn't I? Yeah, you're right. You are and always were strong. I can confirm that. I'm weak. I don't have any powers and I can't do anything, but I'll support you. So please do your best, Alice. Thank you. And we're going to be ending this part here, and we'll see you in the next part with Chapter 1.